PlayStation Network right now.
PlayStation Network right now.
Not the PlayStation, well, PlayStation Plus.
Oh, you gotta pay it?
Yeah, but it ain't stupid shit. Ricky's got his shit set up.
Yeah, no, he's been racing with this whole time. Yeah.
Yeah, I was racing.
Oh, he don't race street stages.
Well, last week he was saying he didn't get rates for nothing. He didn't get invites to anything, so I get
You
invited.
should also do an
Oh. Yeah, go ahead and run. But, go. Left and teach.
Can I rent some PSP PlayStation Plus, please?
Question about the PlayStation.
Who we waiting on?
He has 3 cards.
Oh.
Kidding, I forgot why he's...
Hey, Muddy ain't in here.
I didn't invite Muddy.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Shut.
Well, I got to be looking at my messages and said he was done for the year, so I don't care. He told me he was done.
Well, the way he raises somebody when he's getting lapped is ridiculous.
Yeah, because I went off on him on that race, Grizz, when I seen the video. Muddy said, my bad, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I was just blocking because I didn't want to go a lap down.
Yeah, for real, dude. Gravel was there.
I said, but you don't. I went lap downs before. Not that.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, okay.
Hey, no, that was bad. That would have been bad.
And he can't get out of 16s and 17s on this track.
Just spread out. You got 15 laps. Get you a good lap in and then free for all for the rest. I'm just kidding. Please do. Nice car, AJ.
Run my line.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting a hot dog. I'm not really hungry.
who that was.
Herbie's probably gonna laugh at all.
Oh, JP. Concept of it. I don't like the line you have to race fast. I don't like it. On the outside on the start, it sucks. I almost blew up on the way to track.
Sorry, Joe. We get on the outside, so I stayed low and went right into you. So we should be done.
Damn. If I can't hear any of y'all, it's because I got everything going through the headset. I'm not in my usual environment. No. Damn, AJ, what are you doing?
Herbie, you gotta start on the outside.
Ready?
Yeah, what he said.
I'm ready to take 8th place.
I'll be back here with you.
I just want to apologize to whoever I hit right now. And if leader coming behind me, I'll see you before you think I see you. A little heads up.
Damn, I was about to say you can't pause it real fast, can you? Hey, Josh. I'm sorry to everybody on the start. Everybody behind 5th.
stay in the middle of the track.
Never tangling. Clean racing. Always clean racing.
Herbert, you like thinking your ass, but shut up.
And upper ass. Last 2 minutes, he said something
Somebody's on my ass. And I'm dumbass to look back.
I know, I did a 15-1, 15-2 right there. Damn.
Let's see you here. You are.
No, somebody needs to kick her back.
Well, some points for the cleanest racer. I'll take those points. I'd rather wreck myself than wreck whoever I'm racing with.
When I see it, I have to let off the gas on the engine.
Situation awareness is.
I'm already a lap down, Joe. Two race fans just blew past me like I was standing still. Now he's around you and he's around me. Right here.
Well, that wasn't the bottom. Control the bottom now. Good job.
Hey, 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 hey.
The lead. Oops, sorry, Ace. I want to put the guys around me. Herbert! He hit the wall, Ace. He's way gone. He's been around us a while. Yeah, especially me.
Well, I say we check it. I gotta make sure he's pulling
Outside, Jerry.
15 pounds or 14 pounds of vacuum. Make sure he's running his road limiter. Somebody got kicked and was trying to walk.
You trying to take it out, Lee.
Someone's there in the bedroom.
Come on, over bottom.
He's on our accident over mine and AJ. Right. I'm sorry, me AJ. I didn't mean to do that.
Wait, AJ, you can just... I'm Jimmy, that's AJ, I'm a bat. I get what you're saying, though. I get it.
Well, I'm a lap car, so I try to stay out of the way of the people that are lapping.
Me and you are resist. What? We're gonna fight tooth and nail for this last
No way.
position.
No way.
I almost got it!
You were right beside me.
The whole time. I was there the whole time. Well, that
Good
was
run,
not
fellas
fun.
and gal.
I almost said fun, but...
What is it that
I'm gonna stay in, but I'm gonna step away for just a minute.
I told you he was laughing at me again.
Alright, well, that was fun.
said nobody?
I gotta get out there and do dinner.
About time you do
Yep.
something. Hey, I'm just saying in the words.
You should have seen the room before I cleaned it today. It was a mess because we got a new dresser for me, and all my clothes were just laying every which direction.
Goodbye.
Even with the 15-1, I'm still
See you
7th
later.
place.
Catch you Thursday. Good win. Peace out.
What? That one? What one? Huh? Live you, babe? I'm just saying that's what it says, Giselle. I beat you live. Babe, this is gonna be me in like 30 years. Fuck! 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 Lollipop or backdrop? Jay, hey, it's great day. So we're going to be doing some crazy things today with our bellies in this one. And our backs, don't worry. First, we're going to do some, regular small little belly flops from the edge of the pool. Like you've all experienced before. Ain't too crazy, but then we're going to turn around and back flop. It's we've heard quite a few stories about the back flop, and it is going to be painful, okay? Right now, I can tell you, my guess is a back flop will be way more painful than a belly flop. If you have a curiosity for pain and wonder how back things work, well, we bring you a new pain every single week. So if you're not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. As always, do not do this ever. This can be very dangerous, so please do not do it about it. Okay, so what's the belly flop exercise? Well, we're standing up here at about the average tie-dye height, but the highest belly flop ever, the world record, is from 36 feet high. He belly flopped off into a little sticky to a full of water. He actually did not die. However, we did find on the internet somebody did die from belly flop. This person, 34 years old, jumped off a 100-foot cliff. Belly flop. Game over. Belly flop can cause internal trauma, lots of problems for you. Why does belly flop hurt way more than a traditional dive where you dive feet or head first into the water? I mean, if you think about it, belly flopping, you're spreading out all of the surface area and you're impacting the water at once. You turn off and smacks the water, and it's going to hurt. You dive in with your head first, right in the water.
Why are you dressed like a dude who goes out with multiracial friends in a McDonald's commercial?
Okay. Alright, that'll do. Well, I'm heading out, see y'all.
Brian, that hat makes you look like a wang. White and white that got much from cap, like a cat.
Is that so?
Pretty good, Brian. You're off to try and get laid or some small master.
Shut up, dude. I'm not just out for sex. I want a woman who I can spend the rest of my life with. Simply haven't found it.
And you never will. Because the truth is, you're a selfish horn dog who's getting too old for the cage.
Well, I beg to differ. I think I've got the lingo of today's lady down pat. Hey, might I interest you in a drink .0? Hey, how about the Verizon guy moving over to Sprint, huh? That seems kind of whack, right? Like zero chill.
Is he on the studio? Does anyone here speak old dude?
Is Bernie Sanders here bothering you? Another bourbon, please. Shut up, kid. What? Why do I come here?
Tell me about it.
You told me. I was like, I'm Jack.
Thanks, I'm Brian. Well, Jess, bottoms up.
If you're lucky.
So, this place, worse than Syria, don't you think?
Yes, everything about it is awful. The people, the music.
If you can call it the music.
Oh my god, we were grumpy and bitter at the same time.
I like you, Brian. You actually say what's on your mind.
Hey, life's too short, right?
Tell me that. I've been diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Oh, you know, cancer?
Oh my god, I smell cancer.
You'll want to go back to smoking?
Sounds great. Or as young people say, hashtag yes.
Thanks for driving me to the library. Story comes right. They were reading the very reading Capitola versus the human thinking. I heard it's like aliens versus predators with a little bit more frustrating.
That does sound fun, but what if I took you to a different library?
What? Well, that's my idea. I get curious thoughts there. Not studying the public. Stupid.
I'm just saying, you should go to the library at Full Hog University and take your education to a higher level.
But this is the time. And I do want to get ahead. I don't want to end up like Meg, who had one woman show.
Oh, I love trash. Anything dirty or dingy or dusty. Anything ragged or rotten or rusty. Yes, I love trash.
Whose fault is this?
What do you think?
Him?
She's crushing it. That's good library. Oh, you didn't come here for me. You came to be a creep. Whatever. You go do your thing. I'm gonna go watch that young hotshot attorney over there who's clearly in the middle of a movie montage. Oh, he found it. He's doing the case. Oh no, it was a 70s movie. No, who you reading?
George Reader.
Ah, George Reader. I'm a big fan. I think she said it best. She said, Phantom Press, 1851. Lumineers?
What? It just says Lumineers with no context.
Did I do that?
Humble? I've never seen someone go 0 for 6 in 15 minutes before. Just hard rejection after hard rejection. What's going on over there? Looks like a student rally. They probably forgot to study for an exam, so they organized a protest. In the 90s, you just pull a fire alarm. Now you hold a protest.
That is, when they're not looking down at their code.
Hey, what's going on?
Someone wrote weird on the transgender bathroom and the school president didn't overreact, so we want him fired.
Seems reasonable.
Exactly! I see news cameras. I'm gonna yell, Viva la School! At a young white grunter. And last week, the professor told his class to have a nice day, which is microaggressions, because in our systemic rape culture, no day is a nice day. And we want him fired, too!
Hey, if you don't want to get fired, then become a teacher, right?
Totally, you should tweet that. Hashtag Bob, everyone. Viva la School!
I guess I could fire up my account again. All right, open app. A bunch of those, no biggie. Type in tweets. Blast off in 3, 2, 1, and delete it. I am back in the game. See? That's the gone. And the crowd is gone. And the animators are gone. Hey, Stewie, what do you think about this tweet? Don't tweet that guy. Kelly Ripa no-shows at work. Who does she think she is? A Republican senator? Hashtag GOPU. See, that's a big one tweet. Twitter. I'll just add it to my notes. Why are you getting into Twitter now? Unless you're an athlete or a celebrity, they won't care. A lot of people like my stuff. Oh, yeah? Someone needs to tell Donald Trump it's not fashionable to wear orange on your face after Labor Day. Hashtag Oompa Trumpa. 0 retweets, 0 likes. Yeah, viral. You know, I don't care. You can't stop me. Just like people can't stop Peter from ordering shepherd's pie. And what can I get for you, sir? How about a shepherd's pie? I'm sorry, but that's not on the menu. Well, can I have potato? Yes. Butter? Yes. Plain? Yes. Salt? Yes. Pepper? Yes. Garlic? Yes. Onion? Yes. Lamb? Yes. Carrot? Yes. Eggs? Yes. Flour? Yes. Rosemary? Yes. Thyme? Yes. Chicken broth? Yes. Corn? Yes. Peas? Yes. Lightsaber? Remember when we did Star Wars? Better get a tweet out before I get dark for a few hours. About to see the new Kevin Hart movie. Just kidding, I'm white and went to college. Hashtag Baywatch movie.
Can't believe we're finally doing this! I'm so excited! Woo-hoo! You got a buckle hat? No! I'm good!
I'm gonna stay on!
I'll just hold on really tight! Guys, I'm really strong! like really strong.
When doing a potentially dangerous activity like skydiving or driving a car, it's a really good idea to take every precaution and buckle up. Safe driving is something we can all live with.
Field use sells stuff that makes life fun, and we've been doing it differently since 1974.
Whether you're looking
Wow, haven't seen that much camel toe since the Arab Spring. Hashtag thinking it deep.
Hey, are you at Dog Backwards Consumer?
I am. Are you a fan?
You racist jerk! I hope you get foot and mouth disease!
What the hell was that? Uh-oh. There he is! Fire! Over the back! Hey, how was Baywatch? I want to see that bad.
What were you thinking writing that tweet?
What? It was just a joke.
Ryan, it's not 2005. You can't just go online and say whatever you want.
No, remember how mad people got when DiGiorno speaks about domestic violence? And they're not even a guy. They're pizza. All right, I'll listen to it. You haven't deleted it yet? What a train wreck! There, done. See? It's done.
What about all those people outside?
They'll see that I deleted it, and it'll all blow over. Trust me. I hope so, but you never know. They're still pretty mad at me down at Dick's Sporting Goods. What's the name of that place? Dick's? And what's that say on your shirt? Dick's? Giant football? And a helmet? Hey, you're the guy from the phone. Stop the car, Chris! Did you get him yet? We got him!
Hey, happy Mango Monday.
She doesn't want to talk to you. Nobody does. Not as long as you're living with that racist dog.
Somebody help me out here. Yes? Karen. DJ. Larry. You can't freak me out like this. We're in a first name basis.
They're on our name tag, Lois.
I don't even have to laugh this time. I don't even have to laugh.
How come no one told me there was no one to the clan? Hey, Jerome, give me a beer.
Oh, wow, because I like your slaves? Man, you're no better than your racist dog.
Come on, man. Brian was just making a joke. I told you about Brian. I told you. Come on, deleted his tweet. But the hurt has been ordained in our heart.
Well, you better get out of here before I start saying sir.
But come on, Joe,
Sir, you've been asked to leave.
No, it was me, Peter.
I don't want to have to ask you again.
Please, me. All right, fine. No, Joe, please. Your dog read me sensitive tweet. You can't eat here. It's sensitivity, Mom.
It was just a joke. There's no such thing as jokes anymore.
Yeah, we live in a post-joke world.
Maybe we should just eat outside.
No, man, you're eating here. I'd like to see you try.
There are any other options in this trade online. Sell fast swag and manage your payments from one place. Sell family finance with the lowest transaction fee. Trusted by over 10 million customers, they're ready to continue to grow your business. Visit eSign so you can sell anything, anywhere. Start today at GoDaddy.com/app.
Can you put on the snap game?
No, follow that.
No, it's not.
This is getting out of control. We can't leave the house without getting harassed.
Hey, yesterday I went outside to try to get the mail, and I had a seizure.
That may not be protester related, but still, you've got to do something, Brian.
What do you want me to do? I deleted my Twitter account, my Instagram, Facebook, everything. People still won't leave me alone.
You have to apologize. Go outside to the mail. Tell them that it was a mistake and how sorry you are, and maybe they'll get off on that.
You're right. I gotta face them and hope they'll forgive me. Hello. As you all know, I'm Brian Griffin. I want to read a few words. Anyway, I want to apologize somewhere else. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here today to apologize. Why did you say ladies first? That's sexist. It's just a standard greeting. Let me start over. Gentlemen and ladies.
Man.
Okay, sorry. I said, humans in the audience.
I identify as a basketball.
Humans and basketballs.
I'm a parrot who made words but doesn't comprehend them.
Humans, basketballs, talking parrots, and whatever else is out there.
Whatever? It's whoever. No one likes you.
All right, just calm down, okay?
That makes me uncomfortable. Anything that makes me uncomfortable in 2017 should be illegal.
You know what? I'm not a racist, all right? I just told a bad joke. There's a huge difference. But nobody on the internet ever takes the time to ask themselves, is this worth freaking out over? Or are there bigger problems in the world than this tweet? Well, I assure you, there are. And just for the record, I love black people. I watch tons of black porn. So what do you all want from me? You want to ruin my life? Then congratulations, you did it. Everybody hates me. I can't leave the house without getting harassed. No one will hire me.
That was a problem before.
I can't turn on my phone without strangers telling me to kill myself or that they're going to kill my family. Leave me alone! I'm the self-righteous liberal douchebag, not you! I've kissed a transsexual before! How many of you can say that? Where's my left? I am so far left, I'm spinning in circles! Instead of killing myself, I can kill all of you! I'd like to see you try. Ow! I know we started the dialogue. I'm not the person those people out there say I am. I know. All I have left is you guys. I'm glad you have my back. What? Are you serious? You're okay with it? Does this slow pan across our disapproving faces answer your question? I stopped to watch. I think it's fucking I still think this is a drastic measure. Yeah, I messed up, but what about all the stupid things Peter's done? He's never been kicked out in his life. My life is not the issue here.
Peter, calm down. Did you eat breakfast this morning?
I had a banana and a coffee. I'm so fat.
I'm sorry, Brian, but this is the way it has to be.
All right, then. I guess this is goodbye.
caller is ours. It has our address on it. Please do. All right, radio, time for you to tell me what this all means.
Pac-Man fever! It's driving me crazy! Pac-Man fever!
Enlist and earn up to a $50,000 bonus. A great start to an amazing career. Get started now at GoArmy.com/bonus. Hey, are you here for the Time magazine with some of the letters cut out? No. I saw that you have an apartment for rent. Okay. Here, apartment 23. Oh, okay. I just have one rule here. No kissing the mailman. I don't think that's going to be a problem. You haven't seen it. Don't say that. Mail's here. Wow. $6. Yeah. Okay.
Send in, Stewie, please.
Oh, I can go in now? Oh, fantastic. He's ready. Marvelous. Thank you, Barbara. I hope you get those Adele tickets. You deserve them. She won't get them. No way. She needed to get them like a month ago. So, is that me over there?
If you like.
Here we go. I saw the kid who has cancer leave. That must have been fun. I don't know why his parents are still bringing him to school. It's uncomfortable for everyone. I've never seen him when he's not just thrown up. Charming. This is charming. It reminds me of the therapist's office Bethany Frankel goes to on The Real Housewives of New York City. I hate her. She looks like a wooden doll you'd find in an Eastern European toy shop. Oh, don't act like you don't know who she is, please. That doesn't impress me. We live in the world. We all know who Bethany Frankel is, whether we like it or not. You know, I actually don't mind her. And she's built quite a business for herself. You have to hand it to her. I don't mean to name drop, but I kind of know Andy Cohen. I guess I'm his type. Which, of course, is very flattering. He's outrageously successful. He originally wanted me for the Rachel Zoe project, but I said no, so they went with Brad. And now look, that could have been me on Fashion Police with Melissa Rivers 14 times a year. Ah, well, hindsight. I see the tissue box is empty. Somebody was going through those like, well, tissues. I hope he didn't get cancer all over this seat. Ugh, yuck. Bad luck. Although I did hear Ryan Reynolds visited him, something to do with Deadpool, I guess, so it's not all horrible. If they don't give us a day off when he dies, I'm going to be so pissed. Oh, look, you got your Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I don't know why those cups always depress me. It's like you've already given up before the day's even started. You might as well tattoo "Can't Afford Starbucks" on your forehead. What do I care, though? None of my business.
Ding, 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 ding.
If someone you know isn't wearing a seatbelt, be annoying. You could save their life.
I haven't heard of any of the schools you went to, but I'm sure they were great. I mean, you're here, right?
And why are you here, Stewie?
Ah, that was lame.
You seem to have a lot of strong opinions.
I do. Mostly because I come across a lot of dicks. Or I guess I should say wankers. We do like that word, Or tosser, git, prat, sod, shuffer. Pick your pick, yeah, Dr. Pritchfield?
We?
Yes, we.
I'm not following.
The accent.
The accent?
You speak with a British accent.
Yes, I'm aware.
Well, I've often been told that I have a British accent.
Oh?
That's all you're going to say? Oh?
What is it you'd like me to say, Stewie?
That I have a British accent.
I apologize, but I can't hear it.
You mean to tell me you don't hear me speaking with a British accent right now?
No.
That's odd, because everybody else does.
Have you spent much time in Britain, then?
No, I haven't.
Excuse me?
I said no! But you're the absolute only person who hasn't noticed it.
Really? Everyone hears this?
Well, just the people who can understand me, which you appear to be one of. But that's too complicated to go into. I'm not even sure I get it. The point is, Stewie has a British accent. That's like a known thing. Ask anyone.
I'm afraid I don't hear it.
Yeah, you've said.
It sounds like it's very important what other people think of you.
Oh, is that what it sounds like?
To me, it does, yes.
To you it does, I see. So after 5 minutes, you think you know me, is that it?
A little, perhaps. I'm trained, Stewie, to observe things that give me an insight. And yes, I do feel I know you a bit.
You do feel you know me a bit? Okay, all right. Well, that's fair. My time?
I'm not sure how this is going to help.
Indulge me. Thank you. I see you're on vacation in Rio de Janeiro in this photo with your partner, I'm guessing? Or is he your husband? Yes, probably wanted to make it official, didn't you? Never thought you'd see it in your lifetime, blah, 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 blah. At a quick glance, I'd say there's roughly a 26-year age difference between the two of you. Not quite large enough to raise eyebrows while still giving you a younger mind to shape. Oh, you mean you haven't seen All About Eve, Gypsy, Valley of the Dolls, etc.? And a younger body to make you feel more virile. Taking into consideration the math, he was probably born at a time when the most popular name was Michael. From the dog-eared pages of that volume of Shakespeare, I imagine you wooed Michael with a sonnet or monologue each day, and no one had ever done anything so romantic as reciting Shakespeare for Michael before. And he was smitten. While not as physically attracted to you as you are to him, that's okay. You each bring something important to the relationship. Isn't that what you believe, Dr. Pritchfield? I see a prescription for heart medication on that table. My guess is you keep that at the office. You don't want to worry Michael, you say to yourself, even though the truth is it embarrasses you. Your age, your mortality, best to keep appearing as vital as possible, and no need to have reminders at home of what's just around the corner, is there? And your office is your haven, since Michael doesn't work and is often at home, perhaps as a result of a low-level depression that you don't really want to get into with him. Oh, he always planned to have a career, but he could never settle on exactly what it was he wanted to do. And at first, you liked having him at home.
You remember what it felt like to live in peace. The world has changed. I will die before I allow anything to happen to my family.
These shoes are banned from the NBA because apparently they have special technology which makes it significantly easier for you to run and jump. And I paid $700 for these so that I can see if it actually makes it easier for the average person to run a marathon. But before I can even take the first step, I'm going to need to eat a lot because as you're about to see, this burns a lot of calories. I even took a photo before so I could see exactly how my body changes, but what I was most excited to see was how the shoes feel while running. I put on my shoes and headed out the door to see if I could run a marathon and if these shoes would make any difference. I immediately noticed something different about these shoes, but before I can explain, you need to understand how difficult it is to actually run a marathon. A marathon is 42.2 kilometers, or just over 26 miles. And what makes it special is it's a distance that's particularly hard for people to run at one given time, especially for me.
I'm just over a kilometer in, and I'm cramping and can taste blood.
You see, you might not know this, but I was actually born with severe asthma, which is why it's that much more important for me to do this to prove to myself that I can. Growing up as a kid, despite the frequent hospital visits, my asthma made it incredibly difficult for me to do any physical activity above an average level. For me, I never dreamed of running a marathon. Since starting my YouTube channel, I've had the chance to do some training and push myself. So I've managed to run a marathon before, but now it's been over a year, and I haven't done any training before this, so I wanted to see if these shoes were the secret to doing it all in one go. I was feeling confident in myself, but I didn't know that at the time I had already made a terrible mistake. The shoes themselves, when running in them, simply felt like a very nice shoe. They didn't feel incredibly special at first. I didn't notice myself feeling bouncy or especially fast. At this point, I wasn't noticing much difference, but then again, this wasn't the hard part of the marathon anyways. If you've ever attempted a marathon or any physical challenge in general, what you might find is it's incredibly easy at the beginning, but slowly gets harder and harder. And I don't mean by just a bit. I mean it will get so hard that it will do incredible things to your body that you're about to see. The first interesting thing that happened was around the 5-kilometer mark. Up until this point, it had been almost an hour and the run was pretty difficult. However, almost like my mind went numb, it started to get a lot easier. It went from being this repetitive thing that was frustrating to get through to this blissful moment where everything just felt perfect. Despite the harsh winds that were blowing, the world around me felt calm. And for a while, this kept up. I noticed the shoes were engineered in a way where the toe was rounded, so it was a little bit easier to push off into your next step. They were putting a lot of pressure on my feet, but despite that, were relatively comfortable. You see, the problem was when buying these shoes, there weren't many options available. Of course, that's also why they were so expensive, but the size that I had to wear was actually 2 sizes smaller than what I normally wear.
The only size they had available was smaller than what I normally wear, so I'm gonna try and loosen them before they break my feet. They really hurt. Alright.
You have your inhaler?
No, I don't even know where my inhaler is. Get back to it.
By this point, it wasn't affecting me too much. It just felt like a really snug shoe, but I didn't realize how much of an impact that could potentially have down the road. After another hour, I started to feel a little bit weaker. I was getting pretty low on energy, but the problem is when I was putting my body through that amount of stress, I wasn't hungry in the slightest. What I've noticed doing all of these challenges is your body always does weird stuff. It'll adapt to almost any situation that you put it in, but sometimes not in the way that you want. Right now, in an effort to conserve energy, like a light switch, it turned off my hunger. Digesting your food actually takes a lot of energy, so my body, knowing that I might be running for longer, wants to prevent that added stress. However, my body doesn't know how long I plan to run for, and I'm gonna need that extra energy, so I needed to do something to prevent that. And that's why you see, I bought a lot of junk food. If you've ever wanted to consume copious amounts of terrible food that's super high in sugar, you should definitely consider doing an insane amount of physical activity. Not only because you're gonna burn the calories, but because you almost need the calories just to get through it. So now with my energy a bit higher and the satisfaction of eating foods that I've stayed away from for a pretty long time, I was happy to keep going for a while, and I had no idea what was coming for me. By this point, I was almost at the halfway mark.
Almost halfway there!
I'd been running for hours and was starting to feel sore. And I knew that everything I'd done up until that point, I now had to do again. And soon it was going to be dark, so I knew it was going to get colder. And like I said, it's not like it's going to be twice as hard. It will be like 10 times as hard. This is where things took a turn, and I needed to enter a mental battle in order to get myself through. When I'd actually passed the halfway mark, I considered giving up. I had already endured an incredible amount of pain.
I want to stop.
And to say I had still run a half marathon didn't sound too bad. I could just quit there. I didn't have to keep going, not for the full marathon. No one was forcing me. I could change the video title or just run 30 kilometers. It's still impressive enough if I quit. The voice in my head was getting louder as every single step that I took became more and more painful. It wasn't just my feet anymore. It was my knees and my calves and my hips. And every single step I took, it seemed to get worse and worse, and the voice in my head was getting louder, telling me to quit. No one is invincible. The reasons to stop kept piling higher. I was completely alone out there. The only thing keeping me company was that voice in my head.
I want to stop.
I needed to overpower that voice.
Don't stop! I can't keep going.
Under fear, prove it! You're not gonna stop!
I want to stop.
You need to prove it to yourself. Prove it to the world you got more in you.
It hurts.
Don't stop.
Oh boy.
Don't stop! Don't stop!
Looking for action? You found it!
For 7.5 hours, I finished the marathon. But this is where it just begins. Barely able to stand on my feet, I headed home to try and go to bed. Tomorrow, I was going to try and prove the impossible to myself and try and run a marathon again.
I made it. Ready for another one tomorrow?
You'd probably think that was the best sleep of my life, but not only did I wake up incredibly sore, the sleep from the night before was one of the worst I've ever had. You might be surprised to know that that's actually extremely common. My body last night after running a marathon was in so much shock that for hours after I finished would stay in fight or flight. I would wake up sometimes several times an hour, but I didn't have time to be tired. There was a big day in front of me. I started it off like I start out every day. Just because I ran a marathon the day before doesn't mean I get to lack at the gym, because the whole reason I'm doing this challenge in the first place, it isn't to gain muscle, it's to build mental toughness, to work my way closer to becoming mentally invincible. So now I was gonna try something that I'd never done before in my life, to run a second marathon 2 days in a row.
This is my friend Paul. He's never run a marathon before, and so today I asked him to run it with me. And we're gonna race to see who can get it done first.
Despite having a really slow start, I was determined to be the first to make it to the end.
I have no idea where Tyler is right now, but I'm starting to feel pretty bad.
Immediately, it felt so much worse than the day before.
This guy's been ahead of me for a while. I can't keep up.
But even though Paul was leading by an incredible amount,
I am coming for you, bro.
I was going to give him my absolute best.
41 more kilometers.
Updated. We passed him. He stopped for a break.
I had no idea where Paul was or what he was up to.
He passed me, but I'm coming.
All I could do was slowly limp forward with my fastest pace.
He's not letting me catch up. I've been pretty much sprinting for like 2 kilometers now.
Every single step I take on my left foot just sears pain all the way up to my knee.
Oh my god, updated. I just passed him.
The back heel is like, there's something there.
Turns out I can do more than I thought I could.
But if I don't run on my back heel, then I put it on my toe, and then my right toe on my left foot is also messed up.
I've just been informed that Tyler needs to go get an x-ray on his foot.
Run is on pause. I want to make sure everything's okay before I keep running.
However, this is where things took a change for both of us. I knew my foot was bad, but it was now more painful than ever.
What's bothering you?
Yeah, my foot is bothering me. Well, I ran a lot of kilometers, and now it's hurting pretty significantly in a couple places. I've been running on this one too because it doesn't hurt as much.
And I'm assuming for whatever race or run you did, you've been training?
No.
You just went
I just stopped at
You just woke up one day and said, I'm running for you, yeah. What were you running for? What? Were you running? Good for you. It could be a shock factor. Usually that happens is you
practice over time.
Yeah.
50K is a lot of repeated use in one time.
So after sitting down for that long, my legs are just so stiff. It hurts so bad. I think I'm done for my first attempt at a marathon. I'm just gonna go run over to the x-ray place.
So far today, I hadn't even done 10 kilometers of the 40. I really didn't want to have to give up.
They're not sure of the result right now as to what's going on with my foot. They said they're going to give me a call in the morning, so we'll figure something out then.
But to risk myself any serious injuries, I knew I would have to. I woke up even more sore the next day. Now I was just waiting on a call to see if my foot was fractured. I started to hear that little voice inside again. Something was building up inside, making me feel guilty for quitting the rest of the marathon.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks so much. Bye.
I just heard back from the doctor. They said they didn't see any large fractures, whatever that means, but they said not to run on it and to come back in 7 days if I'm not feeling better. So, I think I need to finish this marathon. And this is where I channeled any bit of remaining energy I had left. Since I only did just over 9 kilometers yesterday, I still had 33 left to go. And I was going to stop at nothing to make sure I finished. At this point, I didn't care how many hours it was going to take or how much every single step hurt. I didn't care how the longer I ran, the more I limped, the slower I went, making the run last even longer. All I cared about was finishing this to prove it to the world that I can.
We're almost at 15K today.
And with this, I found the strength to keep going, at least for a little bit. Because with enough time and resistance, anything can tear you down. Having that bit of motivation and the energy at the beginning was great, but that motivation wears off when things start to get really tough.
It feels like my feet are broken.
I couldn't even run at this point. I wasn't even sure I could walk the rest.
You know why you do this? It's not to prove yourself to other people. You do this to prove it to yourself. You know you can do anything you set your mind to. Don't let yourself down.
Imagine a world where potty training is fun,
clicked on his
to react to some more animated animations because the evolution of Ghostface Scream we haven't yet reacted to. And please...
funny. Don't put in hair.
What? Gorilla glue in our hair. I'm Bluff. I'm Jay. Hey, it's pain day. What are we even doing with Gorilla Glue? Alright, this might not be your typical Pain Rakers episode where we go through a lot of excruciating pain. However, maybe...
Save 10 cents a gallon at Exxon and Mobil stations with Walmart Plus.
What is going on, lady boys? We're back and we're on the two-stroke. You guys wanted some two-stroke footage, and you got it coming. So the deal is, we've been riding the Suron a bunch lately, and about a month and a half ago, I decided I'd seen that the Red Bull TKO, the Tennessee Knockout. It's a hard enduro race, normally on big bikes, but they opened up a Suron class, and I've been having so much fun on the Suron that I was like, dude, let's do the hard enduro. Let's come back. I haven't raced in probably 10 years. And I was like, well, better race to do than on the Suron. I only had like a month and a half to train. So I was like, all right, let's do it. Let's get serious. So I started training for it. Got some awesome sponsors on board and stuff. Talk about them in a second. But about 3 weeks into it, I ended up, I was out riding with Bay and Moto Matt, and we were heading up this like gnarly hill climb, and it just got away from me. It was like a weird crash kind of, and I was flipping over backwards, and then kind of just set the bike down to the left, and there just happened to be like this sharp, jagged rock there, and I landed on it with my chest, like just perfect. Ended up blowing my rib out, and I kept trying to ride. I was like, I could do it. I got like, 3-4 weeks to heal up. And every time I rode, it just kept getting worse and worse. Went to the doctors, and ended up being blown out in my back. It was kind of a weird thing. I can show you the clip right here. It wasn't much. Oh! Ow! Oh! Oh! Yeah, I think so. But as you can see, I jacked myself up, so unfortunately I won't be able to do the Tennessee knockouts actually this weekend. So my rib's just healing up enough where I think we could go shred this thing, because I gotta do a shakedown on it. I haven't rode it in a while. Just changed the rear tire, clean the air filter. Haven't done the oil on it yet, but it's fine. So we're gonna go rip this thing up. But before we get going on this, I want to show you guys what I've been doing to the Sur-Ron. Got some sweet companies. I got Chai batteries. They sent me a 72 volt compact battery. I have a code right here. If you guys are interested in it, dude, it is a game changer. And then Warp 9, they sent me wheels, hubs, all the cool stuff for it. And then Grit Shift, the guys over there, I got the controller for the battery. I got bar risers. They make all kinds of trick stuff. So I'll show you guys that real quick, and then we'll get ripping on this thing. Alright guys, we're going to show you what we got done to this thing. So we'll start with all the Warp 9 stuff. We got the Warp 9 sprocket with the 16-inch rear wheels. We got the, they're a little dirty now, but we got the black hoop. We got blue nipples, black spokes. We got that sweet blue hub, so it really makes it pop. Then we got the Warp 9 pegs. These pegs, I was so surprised because most of the Sur-Ron stuff, it doesn't really quite fit right. It jiggles around and stuff. These Warp 9 pegs are so sturdy and like, there's no jiggle, nothing. So I love how everything fits. And then we got the +1 linkage on this thing, blue, red, match the brakes and stuff. And then got the 19, we're running the 19 with the Shinko front. So that's pretty sweet. And then over to the battery, we got the Chai 72. So this thing is just a beast. It sticks up a little bit higher than the stock one, but they have this cool little riser here. So that definitely helps. And you can't really tell either. So super nice. And then what else do we got? We got the Bach 4000 controller here. The guys over at Grit Shift, it comes with a sweet little faceplate here. Most of them don't. So it does protect it, and I believe it also cools it down a little bit too with these fins on here. So that's super nice. Dude, this stuff is a game changer. My Sur-Ron or not. Well, still got the fun. Look out! Flash flooded up in like the high desert and stuff. I was like, come on, man. What are the odds of that? The heck? It's a nice car out here. That's a brand new Tesla. What in the heck? No way. What in the heck? Hey! Hey, where's your parents at? Drinking coffee? Not good. Hey, what are you doing out here? What are you doing here? Oh my God, you're spilling all over the seats too. Hey, you got the air running? What's your name? What's your name? No way. Come here. Come here. What's your name? Can you talk? What are you doing out here? Oh my God, you're so cute. Look like you just came out of the hills though. You're so dirty. What are you doing here? What in the heck? Hello? What? Where are your parents at? I know you didn't drive out here. Did you drive? Hey, look at me. What are you doing here? What are you doing? What's your name? Oh my God, this is so sad. I can't take another kid. I already have like 13. What am I gonna do with you? You're so cute though. Do you like the dirt bike? Do you want to go for a ride? Do you want to go for a ride? Alright. Who in the heck would just leave their kid out here in a brand new Tesla? You know how to ride motorcycles? You know how to drive apparently. Yeah, you're definitely a rider, that's for sure. Like, you're staying with Uncle Joey, huh? We're gonna take you home? Oh my God. This is insane. Come on. So what are we gonna name you? I mean, you're a pretty cool kid, it seems like. You like dirt bikes. You know how to drive cars already. Did you steal that car? Hey. Hey, talk to me. Did you steal that? That's pretty impressive. That's a brand new car you just stole. You know how to put it in autopilot already and drive it out here, or what's the deal here, dude? If I turn you into the cops, you're going to be doing some hard time. That's for sure. You don't seem to care, though, huh? You're a rowdy little guy. That's for sure.
Homework can be hard, but squatting in a diner for internet work is even harder. That's why we're providing lower income students access to affordable internet, so homework can just be homework. Cox Connect to compete.
A wise man once said to leave the world a little better than you found it, because at the end of the day, it's not about what you have accomplished, it's about what you have given back. So today, we're going to show you random acts of kindness that'll make you cry. A woman battling cancer was already emotional while her loving boyfriend shaved her head, but she had no idea he would take the clippers to his own hair as well. A mother whose son tragically passed away at 7 months old decided to donate his organs to save someone else's life. Watch the emotional moment when she hears his heartbeat for the first time inside the 4-year-old transplant recipient. Mia was diagnosed with sepsis and had to amputate both her arms and legs, and after several years she was finally given a special set of prosthetic running blades. While everyone thought she would only be able to walk a few steps at the first fitting, she surprised everyone by happily running around on her new legs with a smile on her face. A little girl was dangling out of a residential building with her hands holding tightly around a water pipe. That's when a quick-thinking man used a nearby maintenance vehicle and saved the girl's life just in time. When a mother lost her ability to walk after being diagnosed with ALS, she was still able to share a special wedding dance with her son, a moment she dreamed of during her most challenging days battling the fatal disease, finally coming true.
Are you lost? It's okay, come with me, come with me.
When a little boy was found lost by the side of the street on a cold day, this kind man took care of the terrified child and helped him find his mommy.
Take care of it, alright? Alright, youngin'?
IHOP employee uses sign language to give her deaf customer the best ASL customer service possible. And here is yet another example of phenomenal customer service, as a Chick-fil-A cashier shares a special moment with a deaf customer, who for the first time was able to order on her own. A beloved custodian from the Ukraine was met with a beautiful surprise when the elementary school students stayed late one night to decorate the hallways with sunflowers and messages of support. And these wonderful Polish volunteers were seen working hard to make the Ukrainian kids happier while crossing the border. A beautiful moment showcasing the importance of helping others in need. This guy decided to use his handyman skills for something good and build a food and water dispenser for stray dogs. Farmers have a great importance in our society, and they work hard regardless of the climate to provide us with food. So the least thing we can do is give back, just like these guys handing a beer to a farmer. It is said when you leave this world, to leave it better than when you arrived. A motto this woman truly lives by as she spends her free time cleaning every headstone in a cemetery, including forgotten heroes and family members.
As I saw all the military headstones covered in mold and moss and mildew, and it just, you know, I'm like, these aren't supposed to look like that.
This man's 16-year-old son died in a car accident and became a heart donor, saving the life of another person. As a thank you, the recipient of the heart sent a special gift to the teenager's family, a bear with the recording of their son's heartbeat. This Holocaust survivor escaped at the beginning of World War II, thinking his entire family had perished. But just look at how happy he is to meet his last living relative, a nephew, the son of his younger brother who had also survived. When a plane crashed into a lagoon, all the passengers were in immediate danger. But luckily, all the local fishermen came together and responded quickly to the scene. Thanks to these heroes, all 47 passengers and crew survived.
Come on in!
Jonathan is extremely colorblind, so when his principal gave him enchroma glasses, he was finally able to see color for the first time and couldn't hold back the tears.
That's awesome. Hey, come here. Come here, dude.
Even though his mother is in a wheelchair, it didn't stop him from surprising her with a dance at his wedding. These kind people spent their day going around the neighborhood and handing out bananas to hungry monkeys. Stray dogs live a tough life, constantly searching for food and water in order to survive for another day. So when these dogs couldn't find water during a drought, these kind people decided to help. When a homeless guy was walking around barefoot on the New York subway, this kind man literally handed him his own shoes off his feet. A brother serving in the military surprises his sister after being apart for several months, and her happiness clearly demonstrates their strong sibling bond. These guys performed an act of kindness by saving a drowning kitten after it fell into the sea. When a driverless car was moving towards a busy intersection, a traffic officer saved the day. A heroic Washington State Patrol trooper happened to be at the right place at the right time when he discovered a man one step away from leaping off a bridge.
Don't do it. 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 Stop. Don't do it. It's really not worth it, buddy. It's not worth it.
Afterwards, the man was taken to the hospital for a psychiatric evaluation. When a kitten was stuck in a tree, this man came up with a creative solution to help it get down. These police officers had a chilling, or should I say chilly encounter. Instead of fighting against criminals, they had an epic snowball fight against a group of kids and made their day unforgettable. Definitely a childhood dream come true. At his 60th birthday party, the man is sitting on the couch and watching a video filmed by his best friend Ben, who he hasn't seen for 7 years. Watch how surprised he is to learn that the man embracing him is Ben himself. A CEO who has chosen to earn as much as his employees also raised the minimum wage to $70,000 for all of his workers. In turn, they decided to return the favor and put money aside for a year to eventually surprise him with the car of his dreams. These guys, working as garbage collectors, surprised one of their favorite customers on her 100th birthday.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Make a wish. You can live to 105. Shut.
When a clueless dog sat down on the dangerous train tracks while a train came barreling towards him, he was lucky a hero was so close by. Here's how Germans react to ambulance sirens, instantly making way for the vehicle, a perfect example of how everyone should react. When a stray dog was sleeping outside all by itself, a kind man walking by stopped to give it a blanket so it wouldn't get cold. When an elderly man had tripped on the sidewalk and was laying on the street, instead of just walking by, these people stopped to help him. The kind people even paid for a taxi so that he wouldn't have to walk all the way home. A truly exemplary moment of how we should all treat the elderly people in our society. A CCTV camera captured this heartwarming moment when a police officer in China helped an elderly man cross a busy street by carrying him on his back. A man donates water to a group of police officers as a thank you for their service.
I wasn't yelling at y'all. Don't be looking at me like that. Just trying to spread a message, okay? Came out here peaceful.
Good job, guys.
A traffic officer suddenly fainted in the middle of a busy intersection while on duty. That's when random people all rushed to his aid and quickly sent him to the hospital. The police officer made a full recovery after treatment and expressed his gratitude to all the kind people who helped him. When a barber was shaving a customer's head who had cancer, he decided to support her by shaving his own head as well. A beautiful act of kindness that'll help her feel like she's not alone in her fight against an evil disease. A moment of respect was caught when this third-place ice skater was mistakenly awarded the gold medal, and she charmingly turned to her opponent and placed it around her neck with grace. Watch as this guy removes chunks of grass and dirt covering a drain on a highway.
Started circling. That guy is a hero, Deborah. Look at him. Bear with me here. Yeah.
And here's the same road only a few minutes later. When a car stalled out in the middle of a flooded street, a kind-hearted truck driver came to the rescue. When a reckless driver was on his way to run over 2 pedestrians, a quick-thinking police officer used his car to block the road and save their lives. A brave payloader operator risked his life to rescue 3 men who were stuck on top of their car during a heavy flood. While this man shaves his wife's head who has cancer, he decides to support her by shaving his own head right after. And through the difficult process, you can see how they're still staying positive, because even though they're going through hard times, they still have each other. This rescue dog was so terrified that she couldn't even eat. But a veterinarian who does not give up easily decided to eat in a cage with her until he'd won her trust. And now she's going to be just fine, all thanks to a patient man with a big heart. Doing your job is important, but it's even more important to be human and help people who need it. Just watch how this fast food worker abandoned his post to help a disabled man eat. A stranger pays for a woman's groceries, and she couldn't help but let her emotions pour out. A scared woman was stuck in floodwaters on the side of a highway and said a prayer to be saved. And only 45 seconds later, a bus full of U.S. Marines came to her rescue and didn't hesitate to help.
Thank you so much! Thank you so much!
After a 9-month deployment, this soldier was finally able to hold his newborn son for the very first time. Let us know in the comments section which of these clips was your favorite. And while you're down there, remember to like and subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
At 19, we make commercials that people actually want to watch, and they've watched. So every advancement we get will add Among Us, we have to complete 1 in a million chance trick shots to gain subscribers.
Ever since Taylor started looking for a new cashback credit card, she's been freezing out.
I got this. Or you can try NerdWallet, which is side-by-side comparisons to help find the best credit card for you.
Oh, thanks.
NerdWallet, the smartest decision for all your financial decisions.
Just walk out like this. Like this. Like, just come out like this, but just like all serious. Like you're totally, like completely serious. Like I don't even know I'm wearing them. Like, death to America. What? What are you looking at? What, do I have something on my face? What, right here? What? Oh, I'm just wearing my regular glasses. I always wear these. What? Hey, it's me in an 80s movie, right? Yeah, he got it. He got it over there. The little guy got it. Who is that guy? I've never seen him around here before. How's it going, Chief?
Good day to you, sir. And now prepare to die.
Who are you?
I'm Stewie Griffin. And don't ever let me catch you guys in cohort.
Hey, Stewie. Who the hell is that?
Peter, it's 5:30 in the morning.
Oh, sorry, Lois. I didn't know you were home.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm laying down the red carpet. The Emmys are on tonight.
Oh, God, don't tell me you forgot about Meg's play tonight.
But Lois, Meg sucks. Everything she does is so freaking terrible and depressing. Plus, I went to her first grade play at one time.
Oh, Robin Hood, the king is keeping me prisoner here in his castle. Don't worry, Maid Marian. I'll save you.
Boy, you guys are not sucking me into the story at all. I'm just telling you for your own benefit. I'm very aware that I'm watching a play right now. Come on, I gotta watch the Emmys.
Peter, you're going to Meg's play, and that's that.
Is that now, Mrs. That?
If you're gonna shoot me, you might want to tie your shoelaces first. Now, are you gonna go to Meg's play or not?
Yes!
You like eating red carpet, tough guy?
Yes!
Say you like eating red carpet!
I like eating red carpet!
Giggity.
God, why do you wear those rainbow suspenders?
Well, I could tell you, but I'd rather show you. Through interpretive dance.
Crying baby, I'll take him out.
Lois, if we leave now, we can get home and catch the Emmy for Best Documentary. I hear there's one on vacuuming.
Really? Well, that sounds interesting. Wait a minute. You can't fool me that easily. You are not watching the Emmys tonight. Now, shush.
Excuse me, I gotta go do some black guy stuff.
Man, this sucks worse than my 16th birthday party. Thanks for coming to my birthday party, Jake Ryan.
Thanks for having me to your birthday party, Peter. Make a wish.
It's already come true.
Here's your present.
No, Jake, not like this!
Our top story, beloved entertainer Bob Hope briefly came back to life today, only to die in a tragic motorcycle accident.
Hey, I'm gonna jump all those trash cans,
In other news, actor David Hyde Pierce created a major controversy at the Emmys last night when a trouser malfunction caused him to expose his testicles.
Sure glad I didn't miss the Emmys, Diane.
Oh, that's just great, Lois. Thanks to you, I missed a moment of television history.
Well, now you know how George W. Bush felt when he showed up in Vietnam. All right, let's do this. Let's kick some ass.
George, the war's over.
What?
Yeah, it's done.
Get out of here. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I just got your messages, and I'm sorry.
George, it's been over for a while.
Really?
Yeah, it's 1981.
It's, wow, so I'm way late. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Well, you want to do something else?
I got some blow.
Son of a bitch, took you this long to tell me? Break it out, man.
Gentlemen, we got 20 calls about the David Hyde Pierce incident. And as you know, one call equals a billion people, which means 20 billion people were offended by this. Needless to say, something must be done.
Perhaps we should ask the chairman.
Good idea. Sir, we're wondering what course of action you recommend regarding the Hyde Pierce incident.
You've got to censor television, you fools! Now follow my orders!
And now, stay tuned for Three's Company.
Jack, are you out there? I want to show you my new bikini.
What the hell? Why are they blocking out all the good stuff?
It's the Van Show, starring Van
They're messing with my shows.
Come to think of it, there was something very different about that Honeymooners episode I watched today.
One of these days, Alice. One of these days.
I'm going to help stimulate the economy by buying an American car. This must be the FCC overreacting to the David Hyde Pierce incident. They're censoring anything that might be viewed as unpleasant.
What the hell? They let Sarah Jessica Parker's face on TV, and she looks like a foot. Well, mark my words, I'm gonna fight this. You're on TV, Mr. Tucker. Can't you do something about this?
Well, Peter, I'm flattered you came to me for help. We'll have more after this. Good evening, we're back. Peter, to answer your question, if you want to control content, you'd have to start your own television station.
My own TV station? I haven't had my own business since I ran that mail order operation.
Yeah, I bought a giant life-size slingshot from you, and it just slammed me into a mountain.
Sorry, no returns.
I've been a customer here for years.
I can maybe give you a store credit.
But, really? Well, I guess...
What's the holdup in here?
I'm taking care of it!
Peter, what are you doing? What is all this stuff?
Dad's starting his own TV station, but I'm not supposed to tell Mom because she's just gonna bitch him out.
What the hell do you expect to accomplish with this?
I'm saving television, Lois. Apache Chief, put the satellite on the roof.
Sure, Peter. Apache Chief. Nay, Chuck. Well, that was the high point of my day. Guess I'll go gamble.
Street First 2-in-1 removable agitator from Whirlpool gives you 2 ways to wash. Jeans, in. Sweaters, out. Uniforms, in. Sheets, out. Towels, in. Comforters, out. Agitator, in or out. You decide. Whirlpool.
Hi there, I'm Peter Griffin, and you're watching PTV, where you get to watch your favorite shows as nature intended them, with all the sex, violence, swearing, and farts intact. Like the episode of All in the Family, where Archie got the Jeffersons to move. Time for you to move there, Jefferson.
Oh, Archie! I can't see out of my sheet!
Eat it. Will you stifle yourself?